Okay. I feel miscombobulated.
Bye.
Okay. Because I'm not in my office, so I have all this stuff. My husband is having a board meeting upstairs in our dining room. And so rather than you guys hear them hear us, I was like, I'm just going to go downstairs. And I just had a friend leave about 5 minutes ago. So I'm like grabbing all my stuff and heading down here. So anyway, hopefully you can see me and hear me. Everybody good? Okay, awesome. Well, first of all, I wanted to hear about everyone's Thanksgiving. Tell me how much food you ate, what you got to do with your family, anything you want to tell me about your Thanksgiving.
Well, I will start. And since my husband had surgery back in September, my grandson, my oldest grandson, Hunter, and his wife, Paige, called us about, I don't know, about 3 weeks after his surgery and said, "Hey, Nanny and Papa, would you like be okay if we hosted Thanksgiving?" And we
Aw.
said, well, yeah, it's kind of early, but anyway, we said, sure. So, anyway, so Paige really loves doing that kind of stuff. She kind of reminds me of Jen, just like likes to plan the events, the parties. She decorates all over the place. And so she told me I think a couple of days they came by and got some folding chairs and said, yeah, I said, I don't know how you're gonna get 25 people in your house though. And she goes, I've got it all figured out. She goes, we got banquet tables and we're just gonna line them up end to end. And I shoved the couch up and I said, okay. And she said, but my mom said, well, you could put a table over here and you could put a table here and you put a table here. No, Nanny and Papa have a rule. Everybody has to sit around the table together. So we've always just take our banquet table, put it up against our dining room table. We just have one big old long one. And Paige says, one day, Nanny, you're going to have the table out on the front porch because we just adding to our family. So that's what they did. So that really meant a lot to Jim and I because she took what we have done and why we do it, that we all gather around the same table. We hold hands when we have our prayer. And so, that just meant so much to me that they wanted to do a tradition, that Nanny and Papa, that they're remembering this is what Nanny and Papa does. And so they wanted to do that as well. So yeah.
A
So
beautiful
we had a lot of,
story.
yeah, it was really great. And yes, I did eat. I tried not to eat that much, but oh my gosh, the spread, because her mom used to be a caterer and she's a baker. And so she just kept going up to her house and bringing more food down. I was like, Rhonda, stop.
I
Too much
know, right?
food. And I had fried turkey for the first time. I never had fried turkey before. That was really good. Hunter did a really great job. So
Oh, that's exciting. So did he kill the turkey?
no, no, no.
Oh,
They just bought some turkeys. Yeah. No.
okay.
No, he's too busy at work at Black Rain getting ready for the Black Friday stuff. So he didn't eat, he went deer hunting and didn't get a deer. He was so disappointed. So
Yes. Her too, for sure. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I love that. Okay. So CJ says that she lost to her sister in 3 different board games. That would be me, probably. I'm not very good at board games, but I love playing them. They're fun. Okay, Natalie, you got to tell us your big news. Oh, you said you got bigger news than that. Okay, okay, got it. um, okay, so who else? Who wants to share about their Thanksgiving?
We went and saw my 91-year-old grandma And me and the kids drove 6 hours by ourselves to spend 2 extra days with her before Thanksgiving.
Aw,
It was an adventure.
that's awesome. I love that, Meredith. That's so special. 91. That is exciting. What a life.
Yes.
That's exciting. Well, welcome home. I'm sure now you got to rest, right? Well, your brother is in, you
Yeah,
said. Your brother's in.
my brother followed us the next day back from my grandma's here, and they're here till Thursday. So.
I love it. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Somebody else want to share about their Thanksgiving?
We had a big Thanksgiving a couple of weeks ago because Skylar's aunt and uncle were in town. So we did the big Thanks Christmas with all of Grandma's kids here. So we just did Skylar, Kathy, Grandma Donna, and then Grandma Donna's nephew, I think it is. So just 6 of us, and that was really lovely. And then Skylar and I started a playthrough of a video game together. So we're playing through together. That'll
That's
be really
fun.
We'll see how much more often we actually have time at the same time to do that.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm glad you guys had some special time together. It's always good. I love it. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else?
We just stayed home. We didn't go see family. My
Home is a
husband,
great place to be.
I know, my husband's sister is going to be in town the weekend before Christmas with their 3 kids. So we're going to kind of do a Christmas with them. So we were testing a menu of what we wanted to make
Nice.
for them. So I messaged my mom for my grandma's mac and cheese because that's something I remember she always made. And she said she didn't like it because she didn't like cheese, but she made it for us anyway. So then my mom reached out to my aunt and uncle to see if they remembered the exact recipe. And so I got a rough idea of how she made it because I helped her with it once. And it's just like macaroni, cheese, and then milk.
Like
And
macaroni and cheese lasagna.
I know, but it turned out almost exactly like hers. And so
That's
just being
fun.
able to eat that and brought me good memories.
Yeah,
But we hung around the house and watched TV shows together and, gave cats lots of love.
that's awesome. I love it. Thanks for sharing. I love it. Well, I started Thanksgiving week out losing my voice. If you saw the video on Monday night, you saw that I was losing my voice. And by Wednesday, I ended up in urgent care just mainly because I wanted to make sure I wasn't contagious before I got around, 50 family members. And they basically said that I wasn't sick. I tested for all the things. And so they put me on a steroid, hoping I can get my voice back because, I've been without my regular voice since July. So they're not really sure what's going on. But so far, it's not really helping too much. But my cough is a lot better. So that's good. But anyway, if you guys would just say a prayer over that. I don't know what's happening with my throat. I think when we were at the farm, I think the mold was really bad. And so I think I probably got sicker from that. But we had a really great Thanksgiving. Both of the kids came in, both stayed at the house. I got the bedrooms done. So they both had their own bedroom to stay in, which was super special. And we had a great Thanksgiving with both sets of the family. And we took family pictures at my mom and dad's because all 26 of us were here this year. So that was super fun. And then Friday we played in the leaves with the dogs. I haven't posted those pictures yet, but be looking because they are so funny. And we had so much fun in the leaves. And I'm still working on getting Christmas up. So I know some of you are coming Friday night for a Christmas party. I can't wait. I'm so excited for that. And be sure you RSVP if you haven't, just so I know how much food. I'm going to do a nacho bar, which means I'll have chips and cheese and like black beans and sour cream and lettuce, kind of like a fancy nachos. And then Rhonda is bringing and Rhonda's bringing gluten-free beef and Amy's bringing gluten-free chicken. So we'll have like fancy nachos, but then you can bring side items. You can bring something to go with the nachos, or you can bring a dessert or something like that. So that is Friday night. Don't forget your gift. A man for a man, a woman for a woman, and be sure it's wrapped. And if you don't have a white elephant gift, something that is like extraordinary fun that you're not using that's still good and nice, then you can spend 10 to 15 on a gift, okay? So that is the plan for Friday night. Dress casual and fun. We're gonna have a great time. So I'm super excited about that. But I also want to tell you about our virtual Christmas party, which we have had. Oh yes, Natalie, I love corn dip. Okay, that's awesome. So we have done our Christmas party, our virtual Christmas party now since COVID, pretty much. And it's one of my favorite nights, except for when Renee hurt her wrist. But besides that, it's one of my favorite nights. And so has everybody seen the sign up sheet or the sign up for the Secret Sister? Now you don't have to sign up to be a Secret Sister to be on the party, but obviously getting a gift in the mail and exchange them is super fun. So if you haven't signed up for the Secret Sister and you want to be a part of that, be sure that you have signed up for that. I'll post that again tonight. I think I said Thursday was the deadline because you'll need to be mailing them by Monday. Okay. Now, obviously, if you send something by Amazon, that could get faster. But just to give plenty of notice, I said the deadline would be Thursday, and I will be texting you. If you signed up, then I'll send you who you got, and then you'll buy their gifts. Okay? So that is how that will work, just like it's worked in the past. And I will be sending out a goodie bag for everyone that's registered. And everyone that's doing the Secret Sister. That's the only way I'll really know that you're coming. So everyone that is registered will get a gift package in the mail from me for our virtual night. Okay. So I'll be sending those out next week. So be watching for that. Also, this is our final month for our Caddy for Christmas. And I wanted to make sure everybody was well aware of what is happening. We are in our, it's really hard to explain, but now that we've actually earned the Equinox, we can go into qualification at any time for a Cadillac. So we're pretty much in qualification every quarter for the Cadillac until we earn it again. But the regular consultant doesn't understand that, right? So I don't want to keep saying we're on target, because we're like always on target, right? So this month, to finish the Caddy this month, we need 37,000 wholesale. Now that sounds like a lot, and it's double what we did last month. However, personal qualifieds, which I should have several going in this month to qualify, they count as 1,200 points. So I have Jennifer Cantrell, who is getting ready to sign up. She's going to do a 600 wholesale order. Instead of 600, she counts as 1,200. Okay. So it's going to be our wholesale minus any personal qualifieds and their extra bonus points. Okay. So we'll be tracking all month long, but it still needs to be a big month for us. And so we're doing the Caddy by Christmas prizes. And that's what I will be working on tomorrow and Wednesday so that I can send some texts out, let you know where you're at. But it is October, November, and December personal wholesale production. So Natalie's orders for October, November, and December all equal the prize that she qualifies for. Okay. Now, everyone that does 225 wholesale or more is going to get a gift from me. Okay. Now, if you did 500 wholesale, a cumulative, 500, you guys, this is one of my favorite prices. And if you do 500 wholesale or more, you qualify for this necklace. And it's so perfect for right now because bows are so big and I keep taking it out of here so it's all tangly. Oops. And now it's
I've
off.
been surprised how like popular they are because
They're everywhere.
we made a ribbon bow doormat design and we've sold so many of them.
Wow, I bet it's beautiful.
It's very cute.
Okay, well, I got it off of the little necklace, but this is the pendant. It's a pink bow. It is so darling. And it's pink and gold with the chain. And that is 500 wholesale or more. So if you do 500 wholesale for the cumulative of 3 months, you earn the necklace. The next level is 1,000 wholesale. And at the 1,000 wholesale, you earn the checkered bag plus the necklace, okay? And at 2,000 wholesale, you earn this cosmetic bag, God Says You Are, plus the checkered bag, plus the necklace. At 3,000 wholesale, now remember, that's not just December, that's October, November, and December, okay? At 3,000 wholesale, you're earning the Bluetooth speaker, which looks like this. Okay, so darling. And then at 4,000 wholesale is our tote bag. Okay, plus you get everything else. Okay, at that level. So those are cumulative orders. This is the month that those prizes are ending. Okay, and I will be sending out notices to tell you where you're at on that track, okay? And a little bit more about what we need for this month, but 37,000 wholesale is our unit goal for the month of December, okay? What I wanted to talk about tonight is what have you done for your customers that has worked? What's working for your customers? And what do you have planned for December? Okay. Now, I'm just going to lay it out here. Okay, you guys, because I've been in this business 28 years. So I know. How many of you want to hold facials right now? Spring does. Elisa does. Okay, great. But the majority of our consultants don't want to hold facials right now. Okay. They're busy. I get it. But this is a great opportunity. I actually have a party on Thursday night. This is a great opportunity for your customers to get together with their friends, girls' night out. That's what we're doing. So I'm super excited about that. You might have 3, you might have 10. So that might determine what you do. I'm going to do a regular skincare class. They want to do makeup for the holidays, but this is a great time for you to do our virtual holiday glamour workshop. Okay. And that is scheduled. I have the information ready to post, and the date, I do not know why I should put 7:40. It's supposed to be 7:45. Oh no, oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. Well, we took so many pictures over Christmas. Now I can't find them. Oh my heavens. Okay, well, let me get the date. Okay, so our glamour workshop is next Thursday at 7:45, okay? So the deadline to put an RSVP in for glamour packets that go out is Thursday, okay? So Thursday is the deadline for me to mail out packets. I could probably mail them out Friday, if they're fairly close. So it's just with holiday and everything, I definitely think I need a week for most places. So I have that ready to post. So watch for that, because if you have anyone that you think might want to be a part of our virtual glamour workshop, the deadline to RSVP is going to be Thursday. Okay. And then I'll send those glamour packets out. Also, the 19th is our bingo night. So our Glam and Glow for the 19th is going to be our bingo night. So everybody in our VIP group is going to be able to participate. It's just going to be fun and prizes and product, and they don't have to purchase anything, but it's just going to be fun for our VIPs. So be sure that you let everyone know that that's happening. They should get an invite when I make the event. Okay. So that's happening. Our virtual Christmas party is on the 16th. Okay. So that is kind of what's happening in our world. I would like to know what you're doing, and then I'll kind of back that up with some things that I am thinking about doing. Anybody have anything that's working right now for their business, their customers, getting sales, getting bookings, anything like that that you'd like to share? Something that you'd like to share. By the way, CJ, I'm glad you're on live tonight. I know you see us because you've been watching on the recording, but I love having you on live. Anyone? Elisa, this is your opportunity, girl. You had a $200 facial. Tell us about it.
$200 plus. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Tell us.
It was my friend's granddaughter, so just wanted to help her. She was starting to break out and stuff, so we just with her and her sister who was 6. But the girls like came into my office and they each picked out 2 lipsticks and or a lip gloss, and then they got one for their sister, and then we ordered the Mary Kay skincare line and the charcoal mask for not Chloe. They all have C names. Allie, Chloe, and oh gosh.
How
Claire.
fun.
Claire was her name. So we ordered the skincare for Claire. So it ended up being like it was over 200. So
That's awesome.
yeah, but I mean, there wasn't really anything I did. He called me and said, "Hey, my kids are going to be in town for the holidays." So I didn't do anything.
Hey,
I mean,
hey, you did something because he called you. You made yourself available. You talked about it,
I almost missed it. I almost literally missed it. Because he called and said they have to be in bed at 8, and we were supposed to meet at 7, and he said, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. And he said, unless you can do it now. And I said, come over. It was like 6:15 or something, and they didn't actually end up walking out the door till 7:45, so they were probably a little bit late, but not too bad. They were driving
that's
back to
awesome.
North Carolina, so they were getting up early. So
Yeah. I love it. Thanks for sharing. Congratulations.
thank you.
Did anyone do a pink sale or a Black Friday or Pink Friday or Small Business Saturday or anything like that?
I'm still going with mine. I'm gonna wrap it up on my birthday, 4th. So
Okay. That's exciting. Awesome. So what did you do on Facebook, or
well,
tell us what you did?
usually I do an in-person open house and stuff. But I did not get my poop in a group in time, so I still had an open house for my team, but I didn't invite any people. So, because I don't know, I was just in a headspace and I was dreading sending all of those messages, which is silly. And I was like, well, let's just not then. Let's just not. let's do something else. So I did it all virtual this time, which usually I do both. But so I did, I don't know, probably close to 14 days of 20% off. But then sporadically, there's been other stuff going on. So
Right.
like the flash sale, right? And the, what else did I do? Oh, I promoted the new winter products as like
Okay.
part of that.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to do a clearance sale of like some items that I need to get off
Covers.
my shelf. And then I'm gonna do a shop my shelf on my birthday. And since I'm turning 32, they'll get 32% off items on my shelf. So
Oh, that's awesome. That's fun. Happy
yeah,
birthday. Happy early
thank
birthday.
you. So I have like a bunch of tickets with like running totals, because
Yeah.
I would be, all right, I got you started. Do you want me to total you out now or do you want to wait till the end? And they're like, oh, I'll wait till the end. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
I
we'll
still
see.
have my tickets going too, mainly because I just haven't had time to sit down and tally them. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's awesome. Well, on that note, one thing that I am doing, because today's Cyber Monday, I had already done my anniversary sale in person, 28% off because it was my 28th anniversary. And then I did my Pink Wednesday, which was last Wednesday. Well, I had been sick and my family was coming in. And so I literally was just like out of time. Like I just could not get it together. And I had messaged everybody, I had posted everything, but I just couldn't get the tickets tallied. So I extended it through Saturday, actually. I said I extended it through Friday, but I actually extended it till Saturday just because I was dog tired. And I just kept getting little sales, and I still have tickets that I just need to tally. But it was really, really great and so much fun. And they were selling each other on things because they'd comment and then somebody else would comment. And so that was super fun. But so I kind of was like, what can I do in December that would work for sales? Because really, that's ultimately what is going to get us our sales, right? Shopping for our own Christmas presents, right? At 50% off. Gifts for other people. So I'm going to do a day of gifts galore. And this was an idea that myself and one of my accountability partners, she helped me come up with the name. I was like, this is what I want to do, but I need a name. And so she helped me create the name. And so I'm going to do the same thing as I did on the Pink Wednesday, except it's going to be giftable ideas every hour. And I'll say, like, if I have a mug with like hand creams, I'll say I have 5 of these. Who wants them? And so then they can comment who wants them, and they'll be wrapped and delivered by Christmas. So I'll do some stocking stuffers, like satin lips, maybe hand cream, mascara, lip gloss, things like that for stocking stuffers. Then I will also do like teacher gifts, pastor gifts, friend gifts, things like that. And every hour I'm going to do a different gift idea. So a day of gifts galore. And, you could also do, if they buy 2 or more, they get 1 at half price or something like that. Or if they buy 3 or more gifts, they get a free gift or something like that. So that's something I've never done before that I'm going to actually add to my December fun holiday giftable things. So anyone else have any ideas of things that they're doing or what they've done that went really great? I think it's important to communicate, over communicate, and then communicate again. Because we're all inundated with this sale and that sale and this text and this text and this message. And so, when you think you've communicated it, communicate it 5 more times, because they literally do not see it, or if they see it, they forget it. So over communicate, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. We do have a couple of guest events coming up in the Springfield area on Tuesday night. So if you're interested in that, I can tell you more about those. But I would love for you to participate in the Glamour Workshop and the Bingo Night for sure, on our VIP group, our virtual Christmas party, and then, of course, my Christmas party here at the house if you can come. Let's see. I have some gifts. There's 4 of them. Have you guys seen these before? They're dishcloths. They're like hard, but you soften them and they last forever. Okay, well, they're pink and I couldn't resist them. There's 4 of them. So I'm going to draw for 4 people for being on tonight, because let me tell you, after you've had a holiday, is the hardest time for you to get back on your meeting. So I appreciate you guys being on tonight. I'm going to draw for our winners of that. Our first winner is Janine. Yay! Renee. Nobody. That was a blank one. They're cardstocks. They keep getting attached. Elisa. Where are the rest of these? Okay. And CJ. Awesome. Our 4 winners of our pink dishcloths. Okay. So a couple of brief announcements that I want to make sure that you know about. Number 1, the nourishing oil is changing packaging. Okay. Now, I am not telling you this, but I'm telling you this. You know what I'm saying? The Naturally line is going to go away. Okay. So if you have customers that are stuck on that, you're going to want to try to get them switched to the new classic skincare line. Okay. Oh, they already told you? Ah, okay, good. Then I'm not doing anything.
Well before the holiday selling season, they sent out a really nice video talking about just like
Product briefing.
yeah, like the demand wasn't high enough for how much it costs to be that like
Right.
pristine. And that's really the only popular thing was the nourishing oil. So that we're keeping that.
Yeah.
They are keeping the nourishing oil, right?
Yes. But
Right.
it's going to be repackaged so that it looks like the classic basic.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really pretty. But I just thought if you have customers that use that, you might want to stock up. And if you don't, but you have it on your shelf, you might want to do that in your shop yourself discounted day or whatever. So that was one thing for sure. Honestly, I looked at some things and I can't really remember now. We do have some really exciting things coming out. I will tell you, we have After Sun replenishing gel coming. I know I'm about to die, but let me tell you, it is a limited edition. So yes, take pre-orders and stock up because it may not be for long. But anyway, that is coming. So I'm very excited about that. Like I was so excited. Natalie, the moisturizing stick is great for new tattoos. If you know anyone that loves that. Awesome. Good to know. Okay. CJ, I'm going to order 10 for myself. I know, right? I love that stuff. I have one that I'm hoarding in my own bathroom. But anyway, okay, so that's what we have coming up. Next week will be our Reco night, some more announcements, and then we'll have our virtual Christmas party. So, the book. Do we want to try to do this the next 2 weeks, or do we want to table it and come back to it in January? What is your thoughts on that? Anyone have an opinion? January's fine? January's fine? Okay. I feel like everybody's got a lot on their plate right now, and so trying to get that in is hard sometimes. Okay, so we'll just table the book until January. So I really wanted to share a little bit about Advent season. So if you don't have an Advent calendar, you can Google it for one, but for another is on my church's website. We have our own Advent that we create, or my church creates, and I would love to share it with you. Spring, I hope you got a book yesterday while you're at church, because that's great to go through with your family. It's like a little devotion guide for every night. And Advent really covers 4 words, and the 4 words are hope, peace, love, and joy. And I was going to talk about one for each night, but we're not on 4 nights. So I was like, how do I do that? So I didn't really come up with anything, but I do love focusing on the Advent for the season. So that would be something really great for you to do as a devotion if you don't have one that you're already working on. So anybody have any questions or anything I'm missing? I would love your opinion about the Miracle Monday as well. Is that something that you guys are talking about that you want me to keep doing? We haven't really had any packets going out, and I don't really have anybody popping on Monday. I know one reason is, oh yes, code word. Thanks, CJ. One reason is because my reoccurring events has somehow stopped, and so I need to recreate the event. So I know that's one reason why people aren't popping on. But I just wanted to see if people aren't really talking about that, and that's something that I could just kind of not do till January, I would be glad to do. I don't care washing my face in front of everybody every Monday night. But if we're not using it, then that's just time that I could use for something else. So I wanted to see if there's anyone that's really utilizing that on Monday nights at 8:30, or is that something that you think I should just wait till January to start up again? Anybody have an opinion about that? Is there anyone for sure saying, yes, I'm talking about it?
I think we should table it till January. I
Okay.
feel like everybody is just inundated with so much stuff going on right now that I am talking about it to people,
That's
and I'm
fair.
trying to get people,
Yeah.
to sign up for it, but I can't get anybody to like hop on with me. Like everybody's just so,
Well, I also have the video, a pre-recorded video. So if you have someone that you share a packet with, or that you want me to send a packet to, if you'll just reach out to me individually and say, hey, I have this girl that wants to try normal to dry, I'll send it to them, and then you can send them the video and they can just watch that. Okay. But with my voice, the way that it is, the less amount that I can, talk and be on camera is better. And so I'm like trying to streamline that a little bit, because I'm talking a lot anyway. And so that was just one thing that I thought, well, if nobody's using it, I could table that for a few weeks. So, okay, awesome. All right. Well, thanks for joining me tonight. I can't wait to see some of you on Friday night. Don't forget to sign up for the Secret Sister. And let me take a picture. It feels weird for me to have a bear in the background. All right, everybody smile. Oh wait, code word. Code word is pink Christmas. Pink Christmas. Okay, everybody smile. Awesome. All right, dear Jesus, thank you so much for a wonderful Thanksgiving with our friends and family, and all the ways that we enjoyed ourselves last week, and the blessings that you gave each one of us, Lord. It was such a special time. And I pray that as we go throughout the month, Lord, that we'll find our purpose in our business, and we'll start really seeing what you have in store for us for 2025. I mean, 1 month away from a new year just seems absolutely incredible. And I know for me, I'm ready for a new year. I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready to close up 2024 and enjoy this holiday season with my friends and family, and just find my purpose and my passion for what you have in store for me, and the gifts that you have given me for me to pursue with those, Lord. And so I just pray that for each and every person that's on the call tonight, that you will just open their hearts to what you have in store for them for this new coming year, and that you'll begin now to show them and whisper in their ear and let them see what you have, the vision that you have for them in their Mary Kay business and their life and family and all the things that are ahead, Lord, because we know you're the God of blessing and you want us to be blessed, Lord. And so I just pray that with open arms, that we will receive what you are giving us, Lord, and that we will believe you and that we'll move forward in faith and our walk, Lord. May we honor and serve you in all that we do, Lord Jesus. And we pray these things in your name. Amen. I love you guys. You're the best ever.